Still the most safe build.
A little bit of a roster there. I'm not sure what that crush was, but
Yeah, to show him who's boss.
yep. Looks like it. I mean, you're talking about fighting the Ember Spirit, but this Ursa probably wants at some point fight as well.
Be that great if he didn't have Empower, but with Empower it just makes it super easy.
Yeah, that Ancient stack is done for, and it's too late for Secret to counter that. They did smoke up with 5. They want to maybe try something. They know he's up there though, and they don't have any blink available, so this Alchemist is absolutely fine.
Yeah, it's just really hard with that T1 up. Like, with the T1 up, it's just good luck. And they need the Enigma there to be able to spawn the Eidolon. So now they have Blink on Ursa. He does.
Hello, Puppy, in trouble, gets himself out with a promise. Corn misses because of it. They chase down Ursa, stunning him up. They have Black Hole available if they want to as well, but they use the Chronosphere first. Actually, Enigma stuck in that as well. That's a little bit unfortunate, but it should still be enough. Not even a secondary crush needed. Yaps are over there, and Vengeful Spirit in the meantime died as well. That was mid 1 diving the tier 1 tower.
Well, at least they didn't have to. They didn't lose the Ursa's Blink. Like, he got it before the fight, and Alchemist didn't die. So not actually that bad. Secret did have to move as 5, and they still did not get the mid tier 1 tower. This one is super important for the way that LGD want to play. Spawn those anxious with Empower.
Maybe this time they still have the Black Hole available, so they still want to use it. They still want to fight.
They know though. I think they know.
They have to know.
Yeah, Victoria gonna walk right into Yapzor.
Oh, I guess they didn't know. The torrent comes out. Doesn't matter though. Victoria drops. And first. Oh, hey, they found a Vengeful Spirit again.
Wow, they're just hemorrhaging kills.
And no, never mind. 11 actually skipped RP. He's level 10.
Yeah, it's like Kunkka, it's like Tidehunter last game. He could have skipped Ravage, and it wouldn't have been that weird.
I guess.
So he hasn't been in a position to use it, but at least they did get the ward. They did do the smoke maneuver into placing a ward, and it did get rewarded. But the Smith's Tower is finally going to go down. In the meantime, I'm a 2,000-3,000 gold away from Radiance.
Yeah, he's just soaking up the entire jungle.
Yep.
Feeling pressured. Like, exactly on the edge, but it's doable.
Yep. Another thing is, yeah, he could potentially go for Octarine. I think Octarine could also be a pretty good build for him, because it still accelerates your farm a lot, and LGD aren't quite ready to fight because Alchemist still doesn't have Radiance, so he might have some time to farm it up. But BKB if they want to fight soon, Octarine if they don't want to fight now. So Radiance should be purchased right about now, 1350 on the dot.
No.
15 minutes, slightly late I would say, but he was in an aggressive tri-lane.
Yeah.
So that's really good.
That's still impressive.
Mm-hmm. Technically, like, instead of letting him stacking for him and whatnot. So let's see, Ember Spirit going for Maelstrom. I was curious to see whether or not he was going to go for like a bursty build. You mentioned that they don't have that much damage as like a Chronosphere, so maybe like a triple remnant would be true.
Yeah. And nice last hit for the power still, before the rest comes in. Oh, this is very scary here. This Ursa Bear is being found out. They can even use the Black Hole if they want to, but use the bubble first. The Chronosphere, and that's enough to take him down. Nice kill.
Yeah, maybe it's been fairly out of position for most of these fights.
Yeah.
So no Chrono, is that going to be good? That's the thing about some of these teams. When they have a good Roche lineup, sometimes they'll actually intentionally die. I don't think that was intentional, but sometimes you will see teams intentionally die to get these ultis out, and then in the 2-minute window when it's cooled down, they will take out Roche. However, Secret are actually doing Roche themselves.
They got the Amplify, oh sorry, Corrosive Haze. They got, you know, not the best Roche lineup.
Their damage is awful.
But, it's getting there.
Yeah, they do have mass Eidolons.
There's an RP available though, and it looks like LGD is aware that something's happening. They might want to try and chase down mid 1. Not going to do that for now. The smoke kind of failed.
He was raising his arms to X. But now Roche is pretty low. Roche is about 30%.
Hey, this is a gift. Happy birthday, maybe. I don't know. Oh. Very aggressive there coming out from MP. Oh, crushing up on 2. Yapzor going in. X-Mark on himself, actually. I think maybe Victoria messed up a little bit over there. Still, both comes out. MP drops, got RP'd, and Kezu wasn't able to save him there with the black hole. Still has that black hole up. X-Mark finds himself in the hands of a very scary Ursa Bear. Double kill for him. 3 dead on the side of Secret. The Roshan goes the way of LGD, and it is defensive time for Team Secret. Time to...
I think it goes back to that Chronosphere death. Like, they didn't have Chronosphere that fight.
Yeah.
And yeah, you got an Ursa kill, which is important, but is it worth it? Is it worth losing a big team fight into Roshan? And that's the thing about these teams. Like, they are going to capitalize on it. You can't just cast Chrono and get a solo kill, even on a important hero, and expect to get away with it if you aren't playing perfectly. I also thought it was a little bit awkward how Secret engaged that fight. They had Slaughter and Ember come in from the bottom right. You generally want to, I think, kind of make the opponents clump up.
Yeah.
But they actually made them spread out. Like, a couple of them were in the river, a couple of them were uphill, a couple of them...
That high up the priority list for the Aghanim Scepter, but I have high hopes.
Yeah. Yeah, Ursa, yeah, he also has the Ags available to him too, so
yeah.
like that's even more amazing. They've been playing around the Ancients really efficiently though. I would say there's been what, 20 minutes in the game, so there's been like almost 40 spawns probably, and I don't know how many of those are utilized, but it has to be way higher than in a normal game. I'm
sure that there's somewhere a very nice stat about that.
Yeah. Nahas, please.
Nahas,
or Nox, or someone. Anyone. Anyone.
Right, we have smoke up for LGD. They want to pressure this. They actually, I mean, 20 minutes in, you know, they're done. Let's go.
And you mentioned 11 skipping over RP, and look at his items now.
Yeah.
He has insane farm, considering he has an Alchemist and an Ursa on his team. So it did pay off for him going very greedily. Yapzor cutting through trees, looking for someone hiding on the top side.
Oh, he finds Kezu, and Kezu can't do anything. That he's fine. He X-marks himself back, and in the meantime teleports come in, but it's too late. There's not going to be a black hole for the coming fight. Obviously, there's still Chronosphere.
That is a good use of the X.
Oh, that is a great use of the X. Mid 1 takes tier 2 top. He knows that if he comes back mid, he can't do anything there, so he's just trying to force LGD back home, and it's working. Not too many other teams do that. Like, most of the teams, you'll see it with like Tinker and Storm perhaps, or if you're like right-clicking the T3 tower, but very rarely will you see them actually go for solo picks like this consistently. It's not awful. Not awful at all. I mean, most of the damage, almost all the damage is physical. Yep. It's pretty good. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Still tier 1 tower standing actually on the top lane. LGD's free gold on the map for them. I mean, they're again, this game, just like previous game, they're just looking very confident and comfortable in their draft and in their game plan, and they don't feel pressured again at all. Sure, they're the one pressuring Team Secret right now, but just like previous game, are they the ones that have the pressure on them? Not really. No, the thing is that they're super flexible in the way they play. Like, 11's a pretty good safe laner, so they have that option available to him to aggro try, especially with like hero like Alchemist, who doesn't really see that much play in general, let alone in aggro tri lanes. Like, being able to do this is huge. Yeah. The teams observing the first day of play and looking at the teams that are undefeated, which currently is LGD. And Team Liquid? Yeah, LGD, Team Liquid, and I think LGD FY. There's only 3 teams that are undefeated, so obviously they're going to turn to them for drafts and see how this patch has developed and to get it further ahead in the group stage. And they can be like, well, what can we take away from LGD? They're running everything. Well, what can you take away? You ban at Kunkka. That's what I think you do. That you already kill him. Nice kill as well, but generally I would say you ban at Kunkka because he made a lot happen in that early game. And his torrents seem to always hit. Okay, this Orchid pickup by Ursa has not been shown yet. Mid 1 looks like he's going to push out this wave. He could die right here. Oh no. Oh my god. Come to be back. Silence them up. In comes the RP. Oh! Actually does not hit Yapzor. I thought they were going to get both there with the RP. They will still probably get both by the looks of things. Indeed, they do. Double kill there for maybe. Now, I wonder if Ember's going to change his quick buy. He's going for Shivas, but now he might need an anti Orchid item. But he already has got the plate mill. Not a lot of people can stop this guy. Magnus did teleport out, so there are 4 people. Oh, he will be back in a sec. All right, nice stun coming out. It's upon the Oracle, but he's safe for the moment with this promise on. I say for the moment, because it's probably not going to last very long. Kezu, oh, jumped again, and he just can't do anything. He does have his blink dagger, but he blinked in to go for... Oh, for the Midnight Pulse, and it's not, he's not able to do anything, and the tier 2 tower drops, and you can just push high ground. There's no buyback.
This could just be.
There's no Chronos.
It's a good game push.
This could be the GG push. Nice X mark. Ursa will be fine. Vengeful Spirit helping with the push.
Tower is under attack. Radiant's structures.
So Black Hole is going to be the X.
No pressure.
No pressure. It's just all on you, Kazu.
Yeah, I mean the Rax is falling in the meantime.
Barracks has fallen.
And I mean this Enigma's not back yet. Yeah, 4 seconds, but everybody's gonna be gone by the time he's back. And that was one set of Rax. That's just how fast it can go. It's having that one. Right, well, at least.
No, don't feed the Eidolons. Oh my god.
Alright, that's a lot of gold right there. So one of the main things, like if they want to have a shot, everything has to be perfect for Team Secret. And one of the things that has to be perfect, they have to fight the high ground. So this would be their time. In comes the Chronosphere, they get Alchemist. But Alchemist is fine. The X Mark will take Ursa back again shortly. We're looking for the Black Hole, but the RP catches 3. Kezu, he walks in, he gets 1, but the swap is instant. There's no hope for him. He gets chased down. 1 more hit. Kill there for the Ursa again. In the meantime, though, that's Secret able to take down the Alchemist. Still, they take down the Kunkka as well. The buyback comes from the Alchemist. He wants to help out, but it's going to be too late for the Ursa. He has got the Aegis. We'll be back in a second. 11 coming back into this. Here comes the Crush. It's on time. 11. He's not going to be able to do anything, or is he? He is. He is indeed. Monster kill. As Somnus is fine. Maybe. Takes it back. 3 buybacks from Team Secret. They want to try and save these Rex. Crush coming out, but this Alchemist, he is fat. And he is so difficult to kill. They did it once. Can they do it again? This is, of course, a Bob back Alchemist. Ursa eating the cheese, staying alive, but not for long. By the looks of things, he will still drop. Indeed, he does. Jumping forward, Japster looking for a Crush. Can't find it on the Alchemist, and it is going to be aiming to just walk away. Or is he going to walk away? Walk away for the moment. Got himself the Echo Shell on him. Might be able to turn around. He's got another Chemical Rage coming. X Mark. That's going to be on MP. He's got the walk away. Swap back in though. Taking a lot of damage, and he is not saved by that Oracle. Not at all. They're just running forward. They know that there's no Black Hole. They know that there's no Chronosphere. And they kill off the Oracle. They take the Rax. And this is looking very grim for Team Secret.
Oh, that was looking bad for just a second there.
Huh? That Alchemist.
Yeah, way earlier.
Yeah, that Alchemist dying.
Yep. He had the boat buff on him, and then they killed him as
the boat buff were off.
Yeah, the boat buff were off.
I was actually calling the Ursa at that point.
Great discretion by Yao, just sitting on the side waiting for the Black Hole, just doing his job. Yeah. You have one job, and he did it.
And he did it indeed. The Black Hole is down for another minute. Looks like perhaps Secret can still fend this off. X Mark into boat for Yapsor. He's force-stopping himself away. He's alive for the moment. Gets a Crush off. Manages to move a little bit forward, and he runs out another X Mark, another Torrent. The Blink doesn't work out. There's the RP on 2 remaining heroes of Team Secret, and they both drop, and that should be it. The tier 4s are dropping. The GG is cold, and it's another 2-0 for LGD. So they remain undefeated.
What a sick Alchemist game.
Sick Alchemist game. Very aggressive as well. And it's another game under 35 minutes for them as well. 30 minutes. That's all it takes.
Yeah, that was. I have to commend LGD just for their lane play. That was a very difficult laning phase, I would say, too.